Hey guys, so I'm in the middle of editing this video for you guys, and okay, I have a really bad editing system. I also have a really bad habit of going, so anyone listening with earbuds, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna warn you in advance. I do that a lot. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to, I feel obligated to warn you guys in advance that I do it a lot. See, just did it again. Like, literally, it's coming through as like a sharp cracking noise, and I cannot figure out how to fix it. And I'm so sorry. I feel like it's ruining a decent video. I don't know if it's actually a good video or not, guys. I'm so sorry. It's currently 10 o'clock at night, and I still have another, like, half an hour of footage to edit. So this is a very long video, and I just feel like I need to apologize in advance for that. My mouth. Anyway, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to get it up. This is Thursday. I'm going to try to get it up today. It most likely won't be done until tomorrow. So sorry, guys, but sorry, I was holding I'm really close to my camera. I was holding my hand up like that. It's like a shit happens. I'm sorry. Anyway, enjoy this chaotic mess of a video. So, bye guys. Thank you. Dramatic. Trash reading with Sarah. Welcome back, my lovely trash pandas, to my channel. First of all, I'm so sorry for not posting last week. My personal life got a little crazy. I ended up having to work my day off due to coworkers being out due to vacation and COVID, and stuff is happening with my horse, but whatever. You guys aren't here to listen about my personal life. Y'all are here for dramatically read trash. And boy, do I have stuff for you guys today. So, for those of you who watched my outro in my last video, you'll know what's happening today. If you missed that, totally fine. That's okay. We today are reading some of the ads that I see on my Facebook page. I've screenshotted all of them. I've skimmed them when I screenshot them just to make sure that I was ensuring that everything, I wasn't missing anything when I screenshotted. And I will actually be having those up to that side, so you guys can read along with me and see what the heck. Grammar, spelling, just normal shit that happens in these that you only hear but you don't see. So I'm trying this. We're going to see how this goes. One thing I might do in the future is have a scrolling of the video of me. Sorry, it's been a really long day. This is another late night recording session because it's been a day. So pardon any brain short-circuiting. So my thought was to record myself, like a screen record scrolling through through the story. Bear with me here. This is going to be great. Screen record me scrolling through the story on the Redict app, so that way I'm not having to either screenshot or try and copy and paste, because you can't copy and paste on this app, which is really frustrating because I want you guys to be able to see, like, the story that I'm reading right now, which I'm prepping for you guys. They used the wrong version of pray. So, like, instead of like a prey animal, it was like I'm praying to my gods kind of thing, like worship pray instead of animal pray. If you get what I mean, I apologize if you don't. So yeah, we're going to try that next week. But other than that, I think that's all that I have for today. once again, my lovely disclaimer, dog will be in the background. He doesn't have his toy with him today, unless he decides to bring it up later. But right now he is itching because he's got his sweater on. He has a love-hate relationship with his sweater. He likes to be warm, but it makes him itchy. And now that it's getting below 60 degrees, the dog is cold. So we both have to, deal with his itching. So any weird noises that come from back there, all the dog. My apologies. So that's your disclaimer. Don't want to see any more comments about distracting background noise in the comment section. I'm kidding, guys. Sorry, that was kind of a bad joke. Yes, I know, child. I know. You're so sad. Mommy's trying to record. I know. My next creature will be a cat. Because those things are, well, okay, actually, no. No, they're not. I'm thinking Moon Kitty here. If y'all are interested in the Warriors books and like stuff about the Warriors books, go check out Moon Kitty. I'm not being paid or anything. I just really enjoy her videos, and Ocelot is literally my spirit animal. So, anyway, let's get into it. The very first book that we are reading today, or the first ad we're reading, is called The Alpha's Abused. Disclaimer before all of these, like I said, I don't remember what's in these. So trigger warnings for, I think obviously there's some abuse, there might be some sexual things. I don't know the age of my viewers, but if that's something that you're not okay with, maybe don't watch this video, maybe watch some of my other videos, maybe go watch some Moon Kitty, Simply Nailogical, people like that. Like I said, I just want to warn people. And I am working on getting a better camera and a better microphone. I've got a microphone picked out, but the bills are killing me right now. So possibly once I get my Christmas bonus, I'll be able to get those things and we'll have less washed out Sarah and better audio Sarah. And maybe less annoying background noise. No, I know he's annoying. I'm fully aware, but there's nothing I can do. He's being pretty quiet right now. I think he's sulking. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, the name of this story is The Alpha's Abused. Go to your room! You are not to be fed tonight! My father's voice smacked me back into reality. Too scared to say a word, I used the little bit of strength I had left, and I got up from the floor. I felt a sharp pain on my abdomen and realized that my father had kicked me. Faster! He yelled at the top of his lungs. I dragged my body upstairs and locked myself in my room. I laid down on the bed and tears started to flow from my eyes. 17 years and I still could not endure my father's rage. How pathetic. I should be accustomed to it by now. I knew that I was bleeding. I walked into my bathroom and turned on the hot water. I stripped from my clothing and slowly climbed in. The water burned my cuts, capturing the blood and dragging it down the drain. I whimpered, but did not move. The pain will pee. The pain makes me feel alive. It reminds me that everything soon passes. I just hope this hell that I call home passes too. You see what I mean? You see the shit? All of this? Literally, instead of saying the pain will pass, it's literally the pain will pee. The pain will pee. Proofreading, people. Proofreading. Anyway, after my shower, I put on a different pair of clothing and climbed into bed. I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Thank you for your reaction. Thank you. And climbed into bed. I cried quietly to myself until my sleep consumed me. Darkness. It is my only escape. It is the only thing that makes me feel safe. You see? Even the dog thinks it's shit. Yeah? You wanna say hi? No? Okay. Anyway, moving on. Chapter 2. I woke up the next day to a very large pain in my back. Memories start to flood my head as I start to remember last night. I sigh. Nothing new. I slowly get up, but I can feel the pain. I hold back a cry and start to get dressed for school. I am putting on my shoes when I hear the front door open. My dad has left. That makes my muscles relax. Thank God. Once I have finished getting dressed for school, I walk downstairs. I pee by the fridge and see... Nope, sorry. This is the part that you guys don't get to see, is how many times I misread something, like, or I flip-flop a word. Hi, ADHD. So a lot of the editing that goes in is me literally cussing myself, like, wait a minute, that's not right. Deleting that last little bit, finding a place where I paused, and then having to listen to my voice, which y'all know I hate doing. I don't understand how y'all like my voice. I don't understand. Anyway, so we are going to go back, and I don't know how long this is going to be a long video. It's going to be great. Might at some point need to leave and go and get something to drink, so if I start drinking in the middle of this, A, it's because my throat is dry, and I'm not used to talking a lot, and B, is because these stories literally are driving me to drink. Great. Okay. I pee by the kitchen and see the fridge is locked. Of course, Dad said no dinner. He wanted to make sure I wouldn't wake up while he was sleeping and grab something to munch on. I see an apple on the counter and a note next to, "Eat it. No lunch or dinner today." I sighed. Oh, of course he would leave me something like that. I grab the apple and place it in my backpack. Next to a granola bar he left me yesterday morning. I grab a cup and drink some water. I walk out of the house. I'm so happy it's cold. I don't want to wear a sweater while it's 90 degrees outside. I'm wearing a pair of pants and a big sweater. They hide my scars and bruises. Doesn't mean they aren't there. I swing my backpack over my shoulder. I start to walk to my bus stop. I sigh. Another day at school. Although I am not bullied in school, I can feel that everyone hates me. No one approaches me, and teachers just pretend I'm not there. I do the same. I see no point in school. I will grow up and marry someone rich that won't take advantage of me and live happily ever after. Well, at least I think I will. When I come across an empty seat on the bus, I start to think. I start to make up a fairy tale in my head that I know will never happen. One day, someone will notice my scars and bruises and will report my so-called father. They will take me into protective custody and then lock up my dad. Hopefully, when they report me, they do it to a werewolf court. Considering my dad is probably one of the strongest werewolves out there, I highly consider someone strong to restrain him. His beatings are so much worse than a regular person. I flinch at the thought of him beating me again tonight. A tear threatens to fall down my face, but I quickly breathe in and wipe my eyes, getting rid of any evidence of my moment of weakness. I had enough of that last night. Once in the Literally, it's once in the CL. Proofread, people. Please, you can really see my double chin right in this angle. Ugh, okay, gross. I guess I'm supposed to say in class. Okay. I take a seat in the back. As always, the teacher takes attendance. When I don't reply, she looks at me and backs down to her computer, verifying that I'm here, I guess. This is going to be fucked up. Okay, hold on. The CL ped by at an agonizingly slow rate. Fucking tongue twister. That's another thing. I cuss. I'm sorry. Sorry for any of my younger viewers. Like I said, I don't look and see the demographics of who watches me. Maybe I should. Maybe I should have done that before this video. Oops. Anyway, okay. You don't put two W's and then expect me to be able to say an L. Okay. We were learning about the Cold War. I didn't pay much attention to the teacher's lecture. My fairly happy endings overwhelmed my mind. I pictured my perfect husband, tall and built, caring and never raised his temper, just perfect. The bell soon released me from my mind, and I began to pack my things. The rest of the day went by like a breeze. Before I knew it, I was in the last cool. I hated this cool, not because of the students or the teacher, just sorry. I'm reading off the screenshots, and I had double screenshotted, and I lost my place for a moment. Okay, we're good. We got this. Bear with me, y'all. This is the first video that I've tried of this. Hopefully this ends up with something that y'all enjoy. I don't know. Okay, not because of the students or the teacher, just because in a few minutes I would be headed home and the beatings would begin. The final bell rings, and I can already feel the beatings on my body. My eyes start to tear up because I know what is waiting for me. I can already feel the whips and the broken. I'm starting to wonder if they have a. Oh. They're trying not to say the word ass. I think, because if you look, it says GL. Glass. Class. Glass. It doesn't want to say ass. Figured it out. We're good. We're good. And they don't want to say the... They don't want to say the word ass. I think there's a filter. Holy shit. Okay, now that we've figured out why these words are spelled so weird... Oh no. The squeaky rubber toy is back. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hi, yes, I hate that toy. I really do. Okay. Continue. I can already feel the whips and the broken glue against my skin. The bus ride home does not seem long enough. Once I reach my stop and get off, I sigh. Maybe I can make a run for it. Then again, Dad will catch me. He always does. Then the beatings will be worse. I shudder at the thought. I sigh. Oh well, might as well. My fate is inevitable. I start to walk home. Once I get home, I shiver and see my father in the living room. Hi, Daddy, I whisper. Sorry, I was super traumatized. Hi, Daddy. Okay. Shut up and sit down. We are going to talk, he says in a commanding tone. I shrink into the room across from him. Seat, not room. Let's try this again. I shrink into the seat across from him. I notice that Alpha Adam is sitting across from us. I softly smile at him, and he returns the smile. My father is the first to speak. Bane, we are trading you for land, my father states coldly. I gasp. My father is trading me for land? Where am I going? Do I really mean nothing to you? He beats you every night. Yeah, literally, you mean nothing to him. Okay. Trade for land? Alpha Adam notices my facial expression and is quick to explain. We are just thinking about it, he says softly. The Alpha of the Blue River Pack wants to expand into our territory. We let him expand once, but now he's taking it too far. We talked it over, and he says that if we give him something from our pack, that he won't expand. Considering his pack is big, and they are much stronger, we have decided to give him some wolves. Your father said that we could use you, he says, trying to calm me. Tears start to fall down my cheek. Alpha looks at my father with a worried look. Alpha Adam knows that my father beats me, but he doesn't tell him anything. Anytime he does, my father replies with, "Don't tell me how to raise my daughter." My father's voice brings me back into reality. Bane, keep crying, and I'll give you something to cry about. This quickly makes me sit up and wipe my tears away. I know the Blue River Pack is a bad pack. Aside from being the strongest pack in the U.S., they had the cruelest leader. He killed any outsiders immediately. Rogues were executed in front of the whole pack. It was a lesson to show that whoever left the pack or crossed the territory had to accept the consequences. Consequences. I'm so sorry I'm spitting. For those of you who have seen Hamilton, Jonathan Groff, he and I, same person. We spit. A lot. I'm sorry. But hey, I'm not spitting on you. I'm like spitting on my hand and spitting on my phone. Don't you just love this channel? Why are you all subscribed? I don't understand. Wow. Anyway, I knew that I would be executed as soon as I arrived. Your things are packed. You'll leave right now, my father said coldly. What about school? I asked. My voice is close to a whisper. You won't need school. It's a waste of time, my father answered with an agitated tone. Although I did agree with him on the specific topic, I knew that school, aside from sleeping, was my only escape. With one of them missing, would I be able to live my life the way I have been doing these past years? My thoughts quickly escaped me. Bane, we're doing this for the pack. I hope you can understand. Okay. I'm going to redo that one again, because I don't know if y'all heard me over the thing in the background. Hold on. Hey, can you give it to me? Go. That totally did nothing. I tried to throw it out the door, and that didn't work. So I'm going to come closer. Hi. I'm not wearing any makeup, because I was at the barn all day. Okay. Now that I'm closer, at some point I might try filming this with my earbuds. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. Bane, we're doing this. I swear I don't have COVID. My throat is just super, super dry. It's hard to do my male voices when my throat is dry. So, actually, you know what? 1 minute. I'll be back. Hold on. If I can get this thing to stop recording. Okay, I'm back. We got a new alternative toy for the dog that hopefully won't squeak. And I got my drink. I told you this would drive me to drink. Okay. Fun fact. That's me. Right there. That is Sugar Cookie, the American Cream Draft. I used to work at, turn this around, the Kentucky Horse Park. And I like to pretend that I was riding Albion that day. So that way I'm on the mug twice. You know. But yeah, if anyone has been to, sorry, my knee just hit my desk and it just made it really wiggle. If anyone's ever been to the Kentucky Horse Park at the Breed's Barn, that was me. Used to ride, used to announce. So if my voice sounds familiar, it's because I used to announce there. And that's when I was first told that I had a really nice voice that wasn't just used for screaming at 11-year-olds to get their butts out of bed so we could go to breakfast. I used to be a camp counselor. Oh, I think I just saw. Okay. Okay. My throat. Hold on. Let's try this again. I swear I'm not dying. Maybe I am. I don't know. All right. Bane, we're doing this for the pack. I hope you can understand. Why did she name her character Alpha Adam? That's a fucking tongue twister. It's really hard for me to say. So I switch words in my head. ADHD, y'all. ADHD. Alpha Adam softly whispered. I looked up at him. For the pack, I could give a... I think that's supposed to say damn. I really think they went through and did a search for major swear words, which is why... Okay, bye. Certain words are... or certain parts of words are missing from this, which... My fucking hair looks like shit today. That's fine. We're doing great here, guys. We're doing great. Which is why certain, like, 4 letters, or 3 letters are missing from certain words, like class, and pass. I could give a blank, or space, for what happens to the pack. They treated me like a piece of dead meat that had been rotting on the ground for too long. People from the pack avoided me so much that I was the only person to be sent to a human school. Now I'm being traded for the pack's benefit? I sighed. Arguing with the alpha was like arguing with a wall. Both just stand there and didn't listen. Knowing that if I said anything wrong, my father would beat me in front of the alpha, I decided to keep my mouth shut. Who will accompany me? I asked. Alpha Adam softly smiled. My father, on the other hand, just looked at me with a what the... I think that's supposed to be the word fuck. Assuming. Look. No one. You are to walk alone into the Blue River Pack territory, stated my father. I was about to protest when Alpha Adam spoke up. I notified Damien, and he told me that you will go to make you go on your own. Any wolf accompanying you will be killed. I'm sorry. I faked a smile and softly shrugged. Very well. I guess I'm going alone. I softly got up from my seat and headed for the stairs. I noticed a suitcase on the floor and figured it was what I was going to be taking on my trip. I pulled out the handle and laid it on its wheels. I guess this is goodbye, Daddy, I softly whispered. Get out of my house, whore, he responded. What the fuck? With that, I began my trip to my new home. This book is crazy. Okay. Alcohol. Alright, let's keep going. No, that's not what I wanted you to. Stop it. How fucking long is this thing? Okay. We're almost done. Let's go. Alright. Chapter 3. I may be in a bad situation, but at least for 17 years, I had someone keep a roof over my head. I just hope one day he finds someone who can take care of him. I wouldn't want to end up like him. Not in a million years. Although my situation isn't much better, at least I'm young and stronger. His prime time was obviously a very long time ago. Once at the bus stop, I sat on one of the chairs. The bus would arrive in 5 minutes. I was deep in thought when I heard someone talk. Are you Bane? Yes. Is there something I can help you with? Come with me. Beta doesn't like to be kept waiting. I'm sorry? I asked in a confused tone. The stranger didn't reply. He only grabbed my arm and started walking to a black SUV. I wanted to scream, but couldn't seem to open my mouth. He quickly pushed me into the car and shoved the door closed. He got on the driver's side and started driving. This was going to be a long car ride. Bless you! Just as I suspected, the car ride lasted around 2 hours. Mike the Stranger had played many different songs. I learned his name halfway through the ride, all from different genres. I fiddled with my fingers, and on occasion I would stare out into the forest. I was completely and utterly bored. I decided to lay my head back and rest my eyes. I don't exactly know when I fell asleep, but I did. I was awakened by the slamming of a door. I jolted out of my seat. I opened my door and climbed out. We're here. Literally, where? Not were, where. That's not a you know, remove the bad words algorithm. That's just shitty grammar. Whoa, this place is bigger than I thought, I mumbled, astonished. Mike just chuckled behind me. He grabbed my bag and helped me walk into a mansion. So how is it that you are the strongest wolf alive? Let me try that again. So how is it that you are the strongest wolf alive, yet you have no scent? Excuse me? Well, the beta of the Black Forest pack said that you are the strongest she-wolf in your pack. Yet I cannot scent your wolf. How do you cover your scent like that? I don't cover my scent. I am a human, I stated. A human? Oh no! Alpha won't like this, he mumbled. I was quite unaware of what was happening. One of the females had come up to us and she had struck me in the back of the head. Of course, being beat at home by a wolf much stranger. Being beat at home by a wolf much stranger than her, I was quick to regain my balance. Come with me, human. I don't know if that's a voice I'm going to end up continuing to use with her. That's just what came out of the first time. She spat out the word human in a distasteful way. Oh, sorry. Alcohol and soda. Like I was some kind of infection on her tongue. Before I could react, she had grabbed me and was dragging me down the halls into a basement-looking thing. I started to struggle, and she started to get pissed off. Why? Why? Okay. We can't have damn, glass, pass, class, but we can have pissed? Pissed? What is this algorithm? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Let's continue. Hold on. After multiple blows to my head and abdomen, I stopped refusing. I just let her drag me. I should have known nothing was going to change. Abel, there's nothing... No, there's nothing in there for you! Go. There's nothing. Okay, I got a set of shells over here. And for some reason, he's going into one of my tote bags. I don't know what he thinks he's getting out of my tote bags, but we're getting something out of my tote bag. Let's... Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing in my tote bags? There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. No, there's nothing in there. Yeah. Okay. There's nothing in there for you. Oh, I know. You're sad. I should have known nothing was going to change. I was trying not to cry. I guess the fact that my father basically sold me, my pack betrayed me, and now that I was in a new pack, they were putting me in prison. It was all overwhelming. I fought back tears and waited for them to leave me in my cell. Nancy, the woman from earlier, had placed me in a cell and had hit me a few times. I, of course, did nothing to avoid it. I was tired of the beating, and quite frankly, she wasn't very strong. I guess I did grow accustomed to my father's beatings. Every time Nancy would hit me, I would laugh and ask her if that was all she had. We did that for a few minutes. My body ached, and my skin was about to break and release my blood all over the floor. Nancy had stopped. She had grown tired of hitting me, and I had grown tired of taunting her. She left after a few minutes of our stare down. I softly smiled. My body was ready to give in to my dark slumber, and I smiled at the thought. Oh, my dark slumber, how I have missed you, my escape. Okay, this is great. I love this. I love this so much. It brings me such joy. He's good. We're good. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done with this. Yay. And I still have a lot. Let's just say I've got 66 total screenshots. This is great. This is going to be really long. I might split this up. I might do like 2 or 3 tonight. Because damn, I'm tired and I gotta get up again tomorrow morning. Yeah. So, I might do a couple tonight and do a couple tomorrow. Alright. We're gonna get through this, guys. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I gotta get myself jazzed up, otherwise there's no way I'm getting through this. It's just so bad. Like, if it was something that held my interest, it would be great. But this doesn't really hold my interest. Like, I like wolves. I like werewolves. I don't like this. It's trash. It's shitty. That's why it's called dramatic trash reading. Am I being dramatic enough for you guys? Do you want me to start acting everything out? I don't know what this is. I'm really tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm emotionally drained. And, yeah. It's great. I'm trying really hard not to have a mental breakdown right now. Okay, moving on. I hope y'all love this fucking video. This better get me over 1,000 subscribers so I can actually start getting paid for this. No, I'm kidding. I love to do. I know! They should subscribe! Yeah? Should they subscribe? Everyone should subscribe. Subscribe, y'all. I know! Okay, here we go. And looking at this first sentence, once again, they don't like the word past. What the fuck? Okay. Chapter 4. A few hours passed, and I was awakened by a deep voice. The sound of growling and hissing in an inhumane way. I think that's supposed to be inhuman? I know, they keep spelling things wrong. Here, do you want to come up? Here. Come here. Come here. Come see Mama. No, hold on. You're, okay. I just went underneath the desk and screwed up a bunch of Mommy's boards. But it's fine. We're fine. We're good. Don't. Okay. Sorry, I haven't looked at this mug in a while. I forgot who was on it. One of my friends are on here tonight because she's pretty. Sorry, that's mean of me. Anyway, I'll probably delete that part. Okay, him. The sound of growling and hissing in an inhumane way came from the hallway just outside of the cell I was being kept. I sighed. I know exactly what it came from. A werewolf. By the way the growling sounded, I knew it was someone in power. Most likely the beta, since he wanted to see me earlier. What do you mean she isn't a wolf? The strong voice hollered. I'm sorry, Alpha. I should have informed you as soon as I found out. You just seemed... His voice was cut off by a slam on the wall. I flinched. I heard a growl and the opening of a door. I looked down and shut my eyes. You, human, look at me, the deep voice said. I refuse. I will not be commanded by someone who is not my Alpha. Voices. Voices in my head. Voices in my head. The Alpha was speaking to you, human. Answer him, a female voice yelled. I knew the voice belonged to Nancy. Then again, I didn't care. First of all, I have an ing name. Second of all, he is not my alpha. He may be yours, but he is my enemy. My voice broke the silence. I was surprised as to how strong it sounded. I felt a swish of air and then a sharp pain on my back. I softly opened my eyes and realized the alpha had thrown me against the wall. I slowly started to stand up. I was furious. I stood up and softly brushed off my clothing and started to laugh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm losing my mind. And y'all are suffering for it because when I get tired, I start doing shitty accents. And that's where we're at, is Sarah's shitty accents. Okay. I stood up and softly brushed off my clothing and started to laugh. That's all you have? My father was a beta and still stronger than both of you. Take your best shot. I was pet furious now. I grabbed my shirt and lifted it just above my belly. Look at this. I think there's supposed to be another word here because there's a space and then a period, but I don't know what. I think it's supposed to be shit. How can we not say shit and damned, but we can say pissed? I'm confused. Okay. I'm accustomed to being abused. If you want to take a shot, go ahead. The punching bag needs to be taught a lesson. Right? I screamed with tears in my eyes. I lowered my shirt and looked straight at Nancy. My gaze moved to the alpha. Come on, also mighty alpha. Take your best shot. Kill me for all I care. I'm tired of this crap I call a life, I said in a mocking tone. My eyes settled on the alpha, and his eyes held so much emotion. For a split second, they held anger. Soon, they were overflooded. I know, it's so bad! We don't need your input! Mr. Peanut Gallery back there. Okay. We're in a dramatic moment, and you're interrupting. I feel like you guys are going to think that I'm trying too hard to act overly dramatic, but literally, this is just me. This is not me acting. This is just me being really, really tired, y'all. And maybe just the tiniest bit drunk. Because that's not tea. Soon they were overflooded by lust, love, and pain. Nancy walked towards me and lifted her hand. She was going to slam it against my cheek, but before I could blink, she was being hurled through the cell to the wall at the far end. Mate, Damien stated while staying in front of me. His eyes started to sparkle. There was a silver shine in them. The silver took up almost most of his eye. I wondered if he would go blind from that. Nancy recovered from the throw and stood up. Alpha? She softly asked. No one will touch her. She is my mate. His strong voice commanded. Everyone in the cell stood frozen. Alpha, she is a rogue and human. She is trash and needs to be executed. One of the wolves came and grabbed my wrist. He tightened his hold on me, softly crushing my wrist. How do you softly crush someone's wrist? The alpha grabbed his hand, and I swear I heard a cracking sound. The wolf whimpered. Yet the alpha didn't even flinch. Mine! He yelled in the wolf's face. My body started to shake, and I realized my back had started bleeding once again. The room was way too humid. It started getting harder to breathe. I started taking in strong breaths of air, but ended up panting. Damien looked at me with a worried look. Soon blackness started to overcome me. I felt my body go limp. Install Volcano ebook to read one more chapter. So, what did you all think? I'm confused. I am minorly, sorry, got a dog. I am minorly confused, mostly by the spelling, but you know what? Okay. Do I want to continue reading this? No. Am I going to download a whole new app to read this? No. Maybe once I've read everything on my to-do list in the Readict app? Maybe. I still cannot find a happy place where I want this, because I feel like you guys don't need to see most of my torso, but I talk some with my hands, and it's just, I don't know. I need a haircut. I have like a little mohawk going, and I don't like it, but it's too short to stay down. Okay. So we're gonna do one more, because this video is getting really long, because I can't shut my face. We'll see how long it gets once I get it edited down. I know I said that I wasn't going to edit it originally, but there's just a lot of, like, you don't need to see every time I take a drink, do you? Or when I have to do something with the dog. So, plus it's almost 8 o'clock and I still need to eat dinner. Cook dinner for tomorrow night. Or sorry, it's prep the crock pot for tomorrow. At least for tomorrow morning, so I can set it before I go to the barn. Okay. So, tell me what you think of each story in the comments. We're gonna move on to our next one. I don't know that. So, I got halfway through recording the second story for this. It's really long. This video is already going to be really, really long, even with all the edits. So, I am very sorry, but I'm losing my voice. I'm tired. I'm not giving you guys the energy, the dramatics that I would like to give you guys, and that you guys deserve. So, you're only getting the Alpha's Abused made, or hold on, whatever the fuck that thing was called. The Alpha's Abused. Y'all are getting that today. I'm sorry. Saturday or Sunday I should have more up. You know, we'll just take us day, you know, story by story until we're done. The story that I was halfway through, once again, might be its own video. I think I got a couple more shorter ones in here, so I'll try to combine those in the next video, and then just do that one by itself, because it seems to be very, very long. Like, I just started this, and I would start on chapter 4, and it's still, I mean, it's really, hold on. Holy crap. It's really long. Like, literally, so I have 66 photos screenshotted. Apparently, I only have 3 stories in this thing. Actually, you know what we're going to do? Okay. So, this next story is called Fighting Spirit. Okay. Fresh cedar and cinnamon tickled my smell. Only one person I know smells like that. Alpha Jack. Why? Flipping my body over, sitting up, I scanned the dimly lit room, finding no one. Or should I say, someone. I flopped back down onto the bed, staring at the gray-washed ceiling, dancing shadows caused by flickering lights from outside the French doors. I slid out of the bed, strolling slowly to look out the doors, not giving two if I was only in panties. Okay, I hate the word panties. I hate it. It is that one of those words, like, people don't like the word moist. I'm fine with the word moist. Panties. I hate the word panties. Moving on. I felt comfortable enough knowing that nothing would happen for me. For the time being, it felt wonderful to shred Titan's body, hearing the dogs chomp into the wet, sticky flesh. Oh, the victory. I was standing there, scanning the outside, when his light scent caught my attention again. I snapped my head to the right, closing my eyes, taking in a deep lungful, leaning forward, following it to the gray suede chair positioned in the corner, placing my hands on the armrests, sweeping my head from down to up, standing slowly. He was here. Ku? I think this is Ku. Ku laughed. Sure smells like it, I replied, laughing lightly. I told you. It is the mate bond, Ku hummed. What does that mean? I asked, walking towards the closet. I should know how to say closet, considering I was in it for so long. It is the strong pull between two souls, to always be near each other, touching, appreciating, procreating. Ku purred the last word. Is she a wolf or is she... I think this is her inner wolf talking. I assume it's her inner wolf talking. But do wolves purr? Procreating. How does she not know what the word Okay, whatever. I asked, looking for any kind of clothing to put on, finding a black t-shirt that fell just above my knees, smelling like fresh cedar and cinnamon. Oh, his smell makes my body feel funny. Yeah, this is where the whole reader warning comes in to place that I did at the beginning of the video. So, how do I say this without you freaking out? Procreating is when a male and female join to make pups, show love, Ku stated, shaking her head. Does she not? Going back to my original thought, does she not know what procreating means? What? Okay. Wait, are you saying what Titan did to me? Wait, hold on. So apparently she said that's void of emotion. Wait, are you saying what Titan did to me? I asked, void of emotion. What he did was wrong. He forced himself on you. What I am saying is when you are attracted to the male, it can be forceful, but under your agreement. But sex is glorious. A mate can give you sex beyond this world, Ku was panting. So, like how I find Jack attractive means the sex would be awesome, I asked, feeling hot. A throbbing pain between my legs, getting my attention. Yes, and with his wolf, Ku exclaimed. Okay. Alright, so we did 2 stories today. I got halfway through one of them. Okay, so I recorded 2.5 today, but I got halfway through one of them, realized how freaking long it was, and the fact that I've literally been here for over an hour. It's kind of ridiculous. I love you guys, but not that much. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day off and edit this video, and then the next part with all of that one that I got halfway through will be up at some point. I should have time either Saturday or Sunday. Plus, poor little puppy dog over here is feeling neglected because mommy's been sitting at her desk for way too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video. If you do, let me know down in the comments. I know a lot of people, they just don't want to see my face and they just want to listen to it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't, I kind of don't want to know because I've got really shitty self-esteem anyway. But I decided to put myself on YouTube, so kind of open myself up to that. Anywho, I will see you guys later. Thank you for tolerating all of whatever this video was. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your Well, maybe don't tell your relatives. This is kind of some weird shit. Stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask. Y'all are awesome, and I will see you later. Bye, guys. Thanks.